Now we get into the East Lake, a little different here. Correct me if I'm wrong, the homeowner association takes care of the inside of what's around the lake, and the city just recently has been taking over the maintenance of what's the little pockets on the outside. Typically, let's say this was your front yard of your house. When you have your home's on this side, normally the homeowner would take care of the area in between, even though it is city. It's kind of similar with HOAs. They're just basically a larger homeowner. So the city is maintaining all these green belts, and the HOA is taking care of the inside near the lake. And what we're referring to is we have an agreement with the HOA. The area is owned and fee by the city because it is a parkway, but typically in these situations is where typically if this was a homeowner frontage, they would be maintaining that as well, since they already maintain adjacent to it and it's in their best interest. So yes, there is a public benefit. I wrote it as irrigated, obviously, because you want to have an attractive there, but we would offer it or revert it back to the HOA maintenance. This area here is, it looks like it's a benefit to the public with Village Center Drive as an arterial, but when you look at the picture views, here's what it looks like from Village Center Drive. It's actually down and away, so it's really not a public benefit per se as part of the arterial district. You can see if you have to look over the fence to see it, that's not really a public benefit. This is just some more shots down from the street view. This was actually dedicated on the map to the HOA, so that's why I'm listing it here. It's not, we don't have an easement, it's actually the HOA's easement. We don't own it, and then again, it really wouldn't be a public benefit in that sense. So we would offer it back to the HOA for maintenance responsibilities. And then we get into some of the neighborhoods just south of that area, south and west of it. This is a V-ditch with a walkway next to it. It's not really open to the public. And again, landscape district money should be for public benefit, and it usually doesn't go between homes because that would not be considered a public benefit. So we'll have a series of these as you go through this newer south neighborhoods of the HOA in that area. So we would, in this case, unfortunately, each homeowner owns a strip of the land down that whole slope, and it's got an easement dedicated to the city of Yorba. So all we can do at this point is revert it back to the private property owners, but they would have the option of actually offering an easement to the HOA if they want to have it continued if we go that route. So again, these just are the same situation repeated over in the neighborhood where the city's been maintaining between homes on these slopes, but it's typically they're fenced off. Continues right on through.